Once upon a time, in the heart of a bustling city, there lay a park known as Verdant Haven, a lush oasis where the concrete jungle met nature's embrace. On a particularly warm summer afternoon, the park was unusually quiet, save for the rustling leaves and the distant hum of the city. As the sun dipped lower, casting long shadows, a peculiar group began to gather near the ancient oak at the park center. They were not the usual park goers. These were beings of a different kind, with scales that shimmered under the fading light, eyes that flickered with an ancient wisdom, and movements that were both fluid and deliberate. They were reptilians, descendants of an old race blended into human society with a grace that belied their outwardly origins. The leader of this group, a tall figure named Caesarion, with scales that reflected the sky's hues, gestured for silence. Tonight, he hissed in a voice that carried the weight of centuries, we celebrate the equinox as time when our kind fills the balance of the world most cleanly. Around him, others of his kind gathered, their forms ranging from the serpentine to the more humanoid, each adorned with symbols of their ancient culture. They formed a circle, their scales clinking softly like wind chimes in a gentle breeze. The ritual began with a song, a melody so old it seemed to resonate with the earth itself. Their voices, a blend of hisses, whispers, and tones that vibrated in the air, wove a tapestry of sound that was both eerie and beautiful. They sang of their origins, of stars that had been long since burned out, of planets that once thrived, and on their journey to the earth. As the song reached its crescendo, Caesarion pulled out an orb, glowing with a soft green light. This, he explained to a young Lynn beside him, is a piece of our home, a reminder of where we come from and why we must protect this new world. The orb was passed around, each reptilian touching it with reverence, their scales glowing slightly as they did. It was said that this orb could show glimpses of the future, a tool for guidance in times of uncertainty. Suddenly, the tranquility was disturbed by the sound of footsteps. A human, unaware of the gathering, walked into the clearing. Panic ensued among the reptilians, but Caesarion raised a calming hand. Let us see if our secretary must hold, or if this secrecy must hold, or if this one can see beyond the veil. The human, a young woman named Ellie, stopped, her eyes widening at the sight. Instead of fear, curiosity filled her gaze. Who? What are you? She whispered. Caesarion approached, his form shimmering slightly to appear more human-like. We're travelers like you, but from a different star. We come in peace, seeking only to coexist. Yeah, right. Ellie, rather than run, sat down, her mind racing with questions. Can I join your celebration? The reptilians exchanged looks, and after a moment, Caesarion nodded. You see us, and you do not fear. Perhaps there is much we can learn from each other. The night continued with Ellie among them, learning of their customs, their history, and their hopes for Earth. The reptilians in turn saw in her a bridge between their worlds, a sign that perhaps one day they might not need to hide. As dawn approached, the reptilians disappeared, blending back into the city's shadow, leaving Ellie's body in the park. The end.